Hello Channel NITT viewers, I am DS and welcome to the 80th episode on Channel NITT. Channel NITT. So the number 80 is a very important number because that is the number of days you get to go around the world in. And metaphorically, I have also taken one big round around in my own inner world. And the 80th episode is a very good time for me to talk about self-actualization. Ayo, this headband is really very uncomfortable. Take it off.
Almost forget it.
Let's try something else. Okay, I'm back. So some of our viewers may have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which talks about the different layers of needs of a human. So the most basic hierarchy is the 5-layered hierarchy, which starts off with physiological needs. After our physiological needs are achieved, we will move up to achieve safety needs. And after our safety needs have been fulfilled, then we will progress up to seek belongingness need or social needs. The 4th layer is esteem needs, and the topmost layer of this 5-layered pyramid is the self-actualization. According to research, only 1% of the population manage to reach the top of the pyramid. That is to say, they are self-actualizing. So one of the reasons why I am doing this episode is because I believe that I am self-actualizing. So I would like to use this episode to share with my viewers what some signs of self-actualizations are. So in February 2020, I started doing YouTube. I've actually thought for a very long time before I actually decided that I want to do it.
Tomorrow, so just do it!
In February 2020, I started this YouTube channel with Reporter Ken. I would really like to thank Reporter Ken for being there to help me to overcome the barrier of procrastination.
Well, think about that.
So together we started YouTube, and 5 months down the road, I am really happy that I actually started YouTube because this choice has actually made me self-actualize. So in this episode, I am going to share with my viewers 4 points that suggest that you really might be self-actualizing. But of course, every viewer's concept of self-excellence may be different, so viewer discretion, okay? So sign number 1 that you are self-actualizing is you are overcoming your own personal beliefs of yourself. So YouTube has really caused me to overcome my personal beliefs. So before I even started YouTube, I was thinking who could edit my own videos. So I actually got to ask a few friends if they know of anybody who can recommend me an editor who can cut my videos. But at that moment, nobody was able to do it. So I had to learn it myself. And as I progressed, I think my editing skills got better and better. So the video that you see now is totally done by me. It's not a great feat, but for a person who doesn't believe that he can do it and actually wanted to engage somebody else to do it for him, it's really overcoming your own personal beliefs. So in a way, I see that I am a better version of myself compared to when I was 5 or 6 months ago.
I try to be a better man.
And of course, this is a very good feeling. And when you are self-actualizing, you are actually becoming a better or even best version of yourself. And now I see myself as a better version of myself, and I look forward to becoming even better. The second sign that you are self-actualizing is when you start to accept your own weakness unconditionally. So in my case, through the entire video production process, I have found a lot of personal weaknesses. So one very glaring one very glaring weakness is with my tongue. So because my brain thinks much faster than I can talk, so usually when you see in my videos, I slur. Not only do I speak unclearly sometimes, I also have the problem of not being able to complete a sentence because my brain thinks too fast, and I am not used to reading off scripts or memorizing scripts because it will make me feel very unnatural. So what you get in the end is just cut pieces, sentence by sentences joined together. So I try to overcome this jerkiness in video making by interjecting MTVs. Somehow or another, I find this quite fun. And it is soon becoming one of my personal signatures. So as a YouTuber, this weakness can be quite fatal because as you can see, a lot of other YouTubers are very eloquent. They just blah, 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 like machine gun, you know. And as a YouTuber, it definitely will feel good to be like them because they are so eloquent. However, as a YouTuber, I am not very concerned to try to keep up, match up to reach that kind of standard because I know that that is a weakness that I should embrace. It is nothing to do with my eloquence, it's just that I think too fast. I cannot stop my brain from thinking too fast. In fact, I would think that this is a strength. It's just that in front of the camera, it totally becomes a weakness. Now the third sign that you may be self-actualizing is you love yourself. So a person who has a lot of self-love is probably also self-actualizing because he or she is no longer that concerned with esteem needs, which is the level immediately below the self-actualization needs in the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So I see that there are a lot of selves inside of me, probably 100 different selves. So there is a child in me, there is an old man in me, there is a playful person in me, there is a serious person in me. So there are so many me. And YouTube helped me to express every one of this me. So in a typical work setting, you are expected to be very professional, so you usually only use one or two selves to face the public. So in YouTube, I actually got the opportunity to experiment, to be imaginative, to be creative, and to do all sorts of different things. So I am the scientist. Take a scientist to understand what's going on, baby. I am the artist. In his gallery, in a way, I am able to express my individuality, my creativity, and my entire self. It is an act of self-love. And although doing a particular video can be very tiring and time-consuming, so from scripting to actually filming to editing to uploading to designing thumbnails and to subtitling, could actually take about 1 to 2 days per video. But at the end of it, when you see a product and you are quite proud about it, then it is definitely worth it. The fourth sign that you may be self-actualizing, as in my case, is that you no longer worry about societal expectations. So right at the beginning of my video production, I am still very concerned about wearing nicely. I think that it is a professional look. I do care about what people think about me as a psychologist, but now I no longer am bound by the expectation or bound by the need to get people's validation. So people can just say, you are a child psychologist, why are you behaving like this? You should be professional. So in a way now, I'm not very concerned about whether I am really behaving like a child psychologist or a psychology lecturer. I am just being myself, and I am very comfortable being myself. And this genuinity is something that a lot of people cannot achieve, and I really celebrate it.
I celebrate my love for you.
So now in front of the camera, I'm also very comfortable making funny faces like if somebody likes me for who I am, then that's the best thing, right? And this is who I am.
I am who I am.
So currently one of my major pleasures or objectives of doing YouTube is to allow people to see the world through my lens. And YouTube will always be there to document my growth and for me to remember who I am as a pure, untainted person. The purpose of this video is basically to share with my viewers on the concept of self-actualization and the signs that you may be self-actualizing, because I believe that in my case, I am really self-actualizing. I hope that it has inspired you in some way or another to also want to move to that category. Or if you are already self-actualizing, do share with me as well in the comments below. If you are a viewer who has not subscribed yet, do consider subscribing. We hope that you can see that channel NITT is really growing and improving every day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night.
Just like I am doing videos every day.
He gave it to me.
And we will continue to do even better in the future. So thank you very much again. And I'll see you again in my next episode. Goodbye.